and what the judge got to say about it. And hopefully for these people in that sex code, you better get ready because y'all going to jail.
Latanya
And
Jones
y'all about to get a
on
nice
one of her delusional
$75,000
lying
lawsuit.
rants once
Let's
again.
get into it.
Sit back and watch the delusion. Right now she's in Lovely Cheese business and Tasha Jones, and once again she don't know what she's watching and don't understand the information that she's receiving.
Social media account about, So she thought the plaintiff was actually, at the time that she received this message, she really thought this was the plaintiff doing this? Correct. I mean, she said yes. And she thought the plaintiff was trying to set her up, so she just go ahead and take the bait and put it all out there. Which her purpose was to show that the plaintiff was trying to set her up to then, so that the plaintiff could then go and claim that she posted fake stories. Well, if there's a trial in this case, I hope she has a better story than that. Because that.
The sound quality is terrible. Right now she's playing somebody else material through her phone, but her complaint is people use her material without her permission for malice intent. But anybody who disagree with her and anybody who tried to correct her, she considered that malice. If she says there's 52 states, and you say it's 50 states, she thinks that that's being that's malice intent when you make a video correcting her. When she say, all the things that she say, everything she says is wrong and disrespectful. So anyway, my thing is about sound quality. I hate poor sound quality. So I apologize for the sound quality you're about to hear. Because she don't have her own material and she don't have any, she don't have nothing to talk about, she usually come up with excuses to play other people's material, even though her complaint is people use her material to make money, people use her content. But if you watch her show, she's using somebody else's content. And she's not offering any input but drama. What's up, E-Love, in the building?
They used to be friends. They're both. Lovely T also has a YouTube channel. She also does the same thing. They post celebrity stories on their blogs, on their YouTube channel. She, was talking. Lovely T is the one that I believe even told my friend about the Jones video, the one that went viral from Jones' Instagram. When they were when she was talking, when they were talking, Lovely T said that she might have had some receipts that show that some of the things that Ms. Jones was saying was not true, but she never produced or gave my client any of those things. My client. So I got you. I was confusing Lovely T with being the source. Lovely T is the person in charge of it, but some of these things might not be true. I got you. Okay. I'm not really too interested in the stuff that Ms. Jones provided to her. At this point, I was more interested in things that she said she had, or at least the plaintiff's attorney said. Okay, so that's her source. Then immediately started posting about on her on the plaintiff's social media account about So she thought the plaintiff was actually, at the time that she received this message, she really thought this was the plaintiff doing this? Correct. I mean, she said yes. And she thought the plaintiff was trying to set her up, so she just go ahead and take the bait and put it all out there. Which her purpose was to show that the plaintiff was trying to set her up to then, so that the plaintiff could then go and claim that she posted fake stories. Well, if there's a trial in this case, I hope she has a better story than that, because that makes no logical sense. I mean, she probably be able to explain it better than I can, but that's the information that I have. Well, there needs to be a serious evaluation of the case. If that's the defense that you're going to present to the jury, that she knew all along it was false, and she thought it was the plaintiff, she didn't believe it was true. She went ahead and published it anyway. When she thought the plaintiff was trying to set her up, no reasonable person would do that. I mean, that makes as much sense as nothing. I mean, so okay.
See, people take advantage of people who are delusional, who think they have a firm understanding of laws and stuff like that, you know. And it's a shame. But anyway, I'm gonna play that. Keep the audio playing.
Lovely T is the name of the blogger, yes, sir. So Lovely T was not a source for any of these allegations? No, what happened was Ms. Jones posted a video on her own Instagram account that went viral that was about the plaintiff. That's when my client, the defendant, reached out to Ms. Jones for an interview. That's what whole that's how it set up. During as she was talking to Lovely T, they used to be friends. They both Lovely T also has a YouTube channel. She also does the same thing. They post celebrity stories on their blogs, on their YouTube channel. She, was talking. Lovely T is the one that I believe even told my client about the Jones video, the one that went viral from Jones' Instagram. When they were when they were talking, Lovely T said that she might have had some receipts that show that some of the things that Ms. Jones was saying was not true, but she never produced or gave my client any of those things. My client. So I got you. I was confusing Lovely T with being the source. Lovely T is the person who told her that some of these things might not be true. But I got you. Okay. I'm not really too interested in the stuff that Ms. Jones provided to her. At this point, I was more interested in things that she said she had, or at least the plaintiff's
Evidence.
said that the defendant did not have a source for.
Evidence. Evidence to support what you're saying. You cannot go in front of a judge and sit there and say, oh, I just took her stuff because it was fair use. What purpose did you need my address for? What purpose did you need my phone number for? What purpose did you need to call my job on live for and bring them on live for? See, y'all thought this was a game, didn't you?
Look, people are gonna make a lot of money off of. I don't want to single out my people. I don't want to single out my sisters. I hope none of my sisters take offense to this, but these lawyers and stuff is gonna make so much money off of you. You know, the ones that be delusional because they have their own ideas of what the law is, but they never read the contract when they signed with Instagram. They never read the contract when they signed with YouTube. They never read the contract when they signed with Facebook, and they never studied about the internet and what's legal, what's not, who owns what, this and that, your rights as a broadcaster. So people just gonna milk you. I mean, me myself, I don't want to dox myself, but I live in Silicon Valley. All these companies are either in walking distance, or I can ride a bicycle, or I can drive, or I can throw a rock at most of these companies. I can walk in the building of most of these companies. I mean, I have friends that work for these companies. Some of these companies are open to the public until they had some kind of problem. Like YouTube had a few years ago had a mass shooting. So it ain't easy just to walk into YouTube and have lunch. But a lot of these companies, you can just walk in and have lunch in their cafeteria, But you got people who live far away from Silicon Valley that think they know more about the internet and live streaming than you do, which is amazing. But anyway, let me let this fool talk.
Of course, one of the damages, I suppose, but I guess you could argue that some of that may even support some of the allegations that the defendant made about her. Not all of them, sure, maybe a few of them. But the more fundamental question I have for you, as it relates to these videos that you have, and I looked at your videos. How do you propose to make those admissible? To the extent that they are compilations, I'm presuming that you put them together, that you downloaded them from somewhere. seems like a reasonable thing to have done would have been to have taken the plaintiff's deposition and show her the videos and ask her, is this her? Is this she performing or saying things or doing whatever? She didn't do that. So how is it that you're going to get those admitted?
Well, the videos are, and again, no, my client did not put them together. It's the same situation with, it's the defendant. I mean, I'm sorry, not the defendant, the plaintiff, using her, Instagram Live or her Instagram profile and posting those videos where she just talks. They're not, music videos or videos of her performance. This is just like her, she gets on the live and she's just talking to her fans. Now, some of these videos that I'm referring to specifically as it relates to her making these statements that she was herself a prostitute. She refers to herself as a quote, and this I'm quoting, a stripper hoe, end quote. In these videos, she has had a.
All right, check this out. This lady is so retarded. I haven't heard this yet, but listen closely. Whenever she tries to prove a point, usually the opposite happens. So when we listen to this, it's going to be amazing that she hears one thing because she can't comprehend what she reads and sees. And then we're going to hear something else. We're going to get something totally different from her. And this is going to be amazing. She actually believes this is proving her point. Now, I haven't heard this before, but I will bet the farm that it proves the opposite of her point. I will bet the farm. And it's all good. It's all good, E-Love.
So you didn't know they were doctored. So you didn't even go verify. Lord have mercy. Black people, all of y'all on YouTube, you better learn something from this today. You better learn, you better not come on these cameras and run your mouth and you don't have no receipts. Because if you ain't got no receipts, you is pretty and completely screwed. Because regardless of what that girl said on her channel, if you can't prove that it's accurate, it's her word over yours. He was under the assumption, the matter of fact, the judge was under the assumption it was about the videos that she did as an artist, not before she was an artist. So just because somebody come on their camera and say something, it doesn't mean that it's accurate. You have to prove it. Evidence. See, a lot of y'all that be on these cameras, you're biased when it comes to these celebrities. You will sit there and believe everything they say, not even knowing that it's a lie. It's no different than Nicki Minaj and her husband. Y'all sat there and dragged that woman and made her come out and show her identity, putting her at risk. Do you know that woman can sue you? Do you know Jennifer can sue every last one of y'all that posted who she is? Because you a dumbass. Now what? This is a judge and a lawyer. So in other words, you ain't got no evidence to support what you're saying. It's hearsay. I lost my job. So imagine me going to a judge and saying, not only did you say what you said to slander my name, oh, but y'all showed my family's addresses, their government information, where they work at, every phone number they've had. Let's get into it.
Downloaded the video as we found it on YouTube. They have not provided us with any videos, with the full videos from any of those clips. If they're saying that they're doctored, that the videos are doctored, then I would have expected to see, video, because their client is the one that posted those videos online. She's the original source of the videos. So whether someone else on
maybe. True. That's maybe logically true, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's true. I mean,
I don't know of any other way to get your own Instagram, an Instagram live video.
That's not the point. The point is anybody can come on these cameras and say whatever. It doesn't mean it's accurate because, like I said, if a person is a teacher and they're up here and they're using something as an example, it doesn't mean they're talking about them. This is how stupid this community is. That's how dumb y'all are. Anybody can say anything to a black person and y'all will believe it. That's why it is so easy to scam the black community, which is why I did the video I did today on money, power, and prestige, comparing how white people are looked at who do the exact same thing compared to black folks. You can't do crimes, black folks. You can't do nothing negative in this country and not get ridiculed for it. But no, you think you can because you got a couple of dollars. No, you cannot. It is worse when you got money. You cannot do what white people do. You don't own this country. You don't run the majority of the businesses. Nothing. How dare you sit up here and lie on my name and slander my name without no receipts? But you continued the narrative and didn't have any evidence of nothing. And you think y'all gonna win in court against me when I show all the receipts of my address, my phone number, my Lincoln account, my job, and y'all gloating about it? All them videos that y'all got. You think I ain't? You think I ain't? You think I'm not gonna show all them receipts? You think I'm not gonna play all the recordings of people admitting the shit? You think I ain't? You think I'm not gonna show them all the screenshots that I've received from everybody? You think I'm not gonna have all these email addresses that I took down brought back up? Do you know I can sue Google for what you did? Do you know I can sue YouTube for what you did? Cause see, Cardi did get doxxed by Nicki Minaj's fan base. Do you know she could sue Nicki Minaj? Oh, you don't want to talk about that, do you? Do you know Cardi B can sue Nicki Minaj because her fan base posted her address? Because she was falsely accused of posting Nicki Minaj's address and it wasn't even her. She can sue Nicki Minaj for slander. You remember when Nicki Minaj was running up at the mouth by Cardi and made all them false allegations against her? Cardi can sue Nicki still. But yet, all of y'all want to run up at the mouth. This girl wins this lawsuit. A lot of y'all YouTubers about to get some lawsuits from that girl, and you're going to be paying her. And that's the point. You cannot be biased. I don't care how you feel about an artist. It is not about your feelings. It is about you being unbiased and going off the facts when you post things. Half of y'all in the God-forsaken shade room, all of these people post things without not verifying anything. You can get sued for that for millions and millions of dollars. Y'all are absolutely sad. Just the fact that you think you can sit up here and say what you want to about somebody without absolutely no evidence at all to back up what you saying, and we go to court, you best believe I'm definitely going to do that. But since you want to post some shit, let's carry on with the things that's about to be presented against. Hold on. Since you want to post some things, right? Keep on. Keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on doing what you're doing. Because all this going right in front of a judge. Keep on recording me while I'm on live and watch. I'm going to present it to a judge. Cut the camera off. I'm going to post it. Because as of right now, I got y'all recording me live. Thank you for that. And the police said you can't record me while I'm on live. You might want to turn the camera off. Because see, I have your receipts. All of these are getting presented in front of a judge. How you recorded me while I'm on live, that is invasion of privacy. So you really want to go here? Let's continue on. Since y'all say that, fair use, right? Let's get into it. Let's let a judge show you better than I can tell you how I'm gonna win my case. So just in case, because all your videos, guess what, are gonna be used against you in the court of law. Because all those videos have my face and my name on them. So guess what that means? You can't use them videos because that's slander. All your videos will be used against you in a court of law because all your videos prove slander, malice intent, invasion of privacy, doxing, harassment, stalking, bullying, identity theft. Do you not forget I can get Hassan Campbell and Bullet Gotti to testify how you use their identities to basically say that I was dead, saying that Hassan was going to threaten me? I mean, I'm just saying. Do you know how many people can testify? How many identities that y'all have stolen? How y'all said y'all were going to put kids.
Let me see if, I haven't used this computer in a while, and I'm using the Streamlab version of OBS Studio. So I don't know if I got her videos up on deck. Let me test something out. Okay, yeah, we got her. I got her number. Yeah, I got her number. Yeah. Let me see what this is. Let me see what this is. Hey, I'm possessed by his lordship. He has total control over me. I don't know what to do, but I'm just going to continue on, and maybe he will leave my body. But anyway, I need help. I cannot stop lying. I'm just totally ignorant, and I'm ashamed, and I don't know how to tell anyone. So I'm just gonna take a break and change my name again and start a new channel. Okay. Anyway, Lordship, please leave my body.
The internet, other than you being the person that posted or the user,
So I took a plea yesterday, and I've taken probably 20 pleas in the last year about people sending emails to companies and other companies sending millions of dollars to bank accounts based on these emails that look like, and for all appearance purposes, to the sender or the email addresses and bank accounts of the companies within they're doing business, but they're not. They're spoofs, they're email scams, they're romance scams, all these things are occurring. It's not an admissible document simply or video simply by studying the calls. I mean, there's a procedure you can go through. And one of the ways was to take the plaintiff's deposition and show them to them and say, did you say these things? She may have said yes, she may have said no, but you didn't do that, so you don't have that today. Now.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. So it's admissible in court. Your videos will be admissible in court to y'all, but evidence in my case. Because y'all had no evidence of a motherfucking thing. Y'all had no evidence that my child don't live with me. You had no evidence that I am mentally unstable. You had no evidence of not a damn thing. Oh, by the way, you called the authorities and made false allegations. Do you remember how times the police been to my house? Huh? You talking about my child? Oh, y'all said y'all were gonna take my child's SSI. Oh, y'all said y'all were gonna mute me. Oh, wait. Didn't y'all wait. Would you like for me to show you all the shit you did that I'm gonna present to a damn judge? And you gonna do what? What? And y'all think y'all ass ain't going to jail? You think Alicia ain't gonna go to jail? We go to court. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So you want to keep going? So you streaming me? So His Lordship, you still streaming me, sir? Mm-hmm. You streaming me, sir? You're streaming me, sir? I mean, if you wasn't worried, why are you streaming me, sir? See, you scared. You know you scared. Because you know I'm going to win. Because when I find out what your label is, I'm going to send all this shit to your record label. See, Lordship, I'm going to send all this shit you did to the London paper, right? And I'm going to do a nice little interview with the London paper, right? Because I got a homegirl in London, right? We're going to find out who the fuck you are in London. And what we're going to do is I'm going to do a nice little interview. And I'm going to show them this page that you're on. And I'm going to let them hear your voice. And then that art, them three girls in that group that you produce, I wonder how the label's gonna feel about your I'm living two different lives. One day and a night. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yo. Bro, you think I don't know that you are on a label? That you produced three girls? You produce a girl group. And you are so worried about this getting out. Problem is, His Lordship, I'ma see to it that it does. Because as soon as I find out what label you're under, I'm going to contact them personally. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to send all this stuff that you have done. And then I'm going to let them hear your voice. And then I'm going to find that phone number, right, that Madiva accidentally showed. And I promise you it's going to get traced right back to you. Oh, you forgot. Madiva showed your phone number. So somebody got that video the day that Madiva was talking about me and got His Lordship phone number. Can you send it to me? Because I'm going to send that shit right to the authorities. Yeah, you forgot. You forgot, homeboy. Madiva posted your phone number. I'm living two different lives. Mm-hmm. And you think you're going to get away with this, homeboy? Nah, homeboy. I'm going to find out everything about your ass. And then I'm going to contact that label. Then I'm going to contact the authorities in London. And then I'm pressing charges. Yeah, I'm waiting to find out about your ass. Because see, that phone number is going to connect to you. And I'm going to give it to the authorities. And when they get your information, I can't wait. I can't wait for the day that I go to the Godforsaken Lane and go to London so I can do my interview. So I can expose you along my turn. So you can get some papers because I'm serving you papers. I'm going to come to London purposely, and come serve you papers. Oh, because I'm going to go to London and I'm going to serve you papers because you about to get some papers. Homeboy. Mm-hmm. Get a church say amen. Uh-huh. Ooh. Ooh, you forgot about that, didn't you? Didn't you? Oh, you forgot. That Vic got your phone number. You think I can't get it from Vic? Oh, ooh, you forgot. Vic got your information, including your PayPal information.
It's a spot right
Wait a minute.
not in front of it, but there's one behind it. You don't have to go all the way down on it. You don't. Because that's not what makes y'all come, fellas. It's the way. Out of this, we're close. See? It's the way this moves. It's the way her jaw is going up against it. It don't matter. Y'all got nerve endings on where your veins, like you see a man's penis as far as the veins, those are his spots right there where the veins are. So your whole goal is when you're sucking on it based on where those veins are located. Wherever those veins are located, that's where his spots are at. You don't have to go all the way down on it. It's a spot right behind it, not in front of it, but there's one behind it. You don't have to go all the way down on it. You don't. Because that's not what makes y'all come, fellas. It's the way. I have to do this real close. See? It's the way this moves. It's the way her jaw is going up against it. It don't matter. Y'all got nerve endings on where your vein, like you see a man's penis as far as the veins, those are his spots right there where the veins are. So your whole goal is when you're sucking on it, you're sucking on it based on where those veins are located. Wherever those veins are located, that's where his spots are at. You don't have to go all the way down on it.
Why didn't you come ask me? See, what the judge is saying is you went and did false allegations when I told you it was a lie. I told you it was a lie. I told you the whole purpose of me doing what I was doing to take down a cult, including the sector. So what do you think I did? I basically came up with the story, right? And my baby daddy helped me with it. Well, we basically came up with this lie. And me and my baby daddy decided we were going to tell the story. And you dumbasses actually believed it. That's what I mean, dumbasses. Do you really think I would get on these cameras and tell my real God for second life, you have lost your ever-loving God for second mind? So guess what you did, dummies? You fell for it, got on live, made channels, and slandered my name based on false allegations that I deliberately put out there. I'm living two different lives. And you just can't get enough. And the way you put it down, you got me tripping. See, the only ones that's gonna get in trouble is you. Because the whole purpose of me doing, you better think about what's trying to do to me. Think. See, you dummies gonna learn a very valuable lesson. Unless you can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt, which you can't, because you forget. I have to prove that Eligio in court is running a sex cult. Wait, hold up, wait a minute. What do you think my argument is going to be? Because what the judge going to ask me? Why did you get into the nature boy sector? Oh, because he's running a sex cult. How you gonna prove he's running a sex cult? Your Honor, here's all the videos of Eligio and this. See, you dumbass. Dum-dums. You dummies. Do you not realize this is a criminal case? Dum-dums. This ain't a civil case. This is a criminal case. This is what I'm going to present in front of a judge. Prove that Eligio is running a sex cult. And I'm also going to prove that Malia has HIV. Because I have her medications. Right? You better think about what trying to do to me.
But there's one behind it.
Think.
Go
See,
all the way down on it.
You forgot.
You don't.
A judge is going to ask me, how did I get in the sector in the first place? What brought me to the sector in the first place? And guess what, dumbass?
It's the way.
Dumbass. Yeah, homeboy. And guess what I gotta say? Chain the fools. Y'all ass is going to jail. You're going to jail. Because guess what I gotta do? Show all of my evidence. The Nicaraguan statement, all the news articles of Eligio going to jail. Me getting all these people subpoenaed to testify. Oh, you forgot. This is criminal. This ain't civil. So guess what? Everybody from Carbonation, Mr. and Mrs. Marquez. Oh, guess what that means? Everything about the Marquez's background is going to come out in court. The truth about Selena and Mr. Marquez is going to come out in court because I got them papers. I got them papers because I can prove that Mr. Marquez has put his hands on on Selena. Everything about the Marquezes is gonna come out in a courts of law. See, you forgot. This is criminal. This ain't civil. Y'all stuck the fuck out my ass. See, y'all ass know nothing but the law, do you? Do you? Now you don't. You sat up here and you got the Marquezes up there on that channel. Her and Velvet. Well, guess what I'ma do, dum-dums? All that shit coming out. Everything about the Marquez's history, everything is coming out in court. Mr. and Mrs. Marquez, I don't know what you would think. Well, not Selena, but Larry, you and Tina decided to go up there and mess with me, not knowing your whole entire business about to be put in court. And Velvet, because I'm sure gonna prove that your daughter is in cahoots with that man and how many times she went back over there. All that shit coming out. Your whole entire history is coming out in that court case. And she is a victim. So guess what? When she get on that stand, she cannot lie on that stand because my attorney is going to tear her ass up. She is going to have to tell everything about carbonation. She cannot lie. And if she plead the fifth, that's really going to get her in trouble.
What pissed her off was I made a video on Instagram and on YouTube, but she's so slow, where Nature Boy says he doesn't know her, but it's my voice and I animated his face, and she can't get over that one. The I don't know her video.
If it wasn't for you dumbasses coming for me, then guess what? All of carbonation would not be in Fayetteville, North Carolina to basically have to deal with the PPP loans, the SBA loans, and all them videos of the girl that said about the SBA loans. Oh, I have all of that shit.
Let us welcome Mr. Draper to the channel. Mr. Ron Draper, another content creator.
In her name. You think I'm not? I'm so ready. I was wondering maybe. If you ask me, I'm ready. If you ask me, I'm ready. All of y'all videos, all the PayPals, all that shit, all of it's on your channels, and I have them all. Proving that all of y'all make money off Eligio Bishop. How all of y'all made false allegations against that man. How y'all have called overseas, and that man basically is not going to jail. You are. Because this case ain't about him. But there will be an investigation by the time I'm done. By the time I get done proving human trafficking, fraud, slander, Ponzi scheme, all the people that he scammed out of money, I can get.
You know, she must have split personalities. There's just no way on God's green earth that she doesn't have split personalities, because she said we made false allegations. She was the only one saying that he had HIV. She was the one saying that the baby had HIV. She was the one saying that the baby was molested. And she was the only one that took nude pictures from Instagram on Nature Boy's Instagram and showed 4 nude pictures of baby Eliana on YouTube. What purpose do that serve? I have no idea. She showed a semi-nude picture of Velvet breastfeeding baby Eliana, a really spiritual, intimate moment. I don't know why they put that online anyway, but she called Velvet 49 bitches and pretended to speak for the baby, and she thought that was entertaining. So this lady is very delusional. She has multiple personalities because she don't have a clue about anything that she's done, and when her channels get taken and when she gets punished, she actually think it's a YouTuber that's doing it. It's the actual company. Big O has put her on punishment many times. She's on the border of being permanently banned from Big O. Instagram have took her channels, and YouTube has took her channels, and she just got off a 90-day punishment. So when I named this show today, it is very accurate about her delusion. She is a Percocet addict with grand delusions, and she's addicted to the internet. Because the past few days, her mom was at her house, and she had to whisper. A 47-year-old lady had to whisper in her own house because her mom was visiting.
To be here, you have to be here or you're going to jail. Y'all want this to end? We're going to make it end right in court. Because you best believe I will put it all out there. I will take every single last video of words. All the
And since we have a guest, since we have a guest in the house, let's move over to the theater. We're gonna move over to the theater, and we're gonna show this newsreel that I promised to show every time that I talk about her. We have a newsreel that show you the real LaTanya. Okay, so we're gonna show you the real LaTanya. So we're gonna take a break from her crazy rant and play the newsreel.
Embassy in these other countries. They have their own. That is what I've been trying to stress to everybody. And the Reaper will tell you this too. That is where y'all are messing up at. That is the reason you ain't got nowhere. There is no such thing as a U.S. embassy in any other country except the U.S. of A. Ooh, come on now, dude. You got to do better than that. You know full well. No, it's not. Mexico is right. If you go to the end of Mexico, Argentina is right in the border between Mexico and South America. And if he's in Central America, that means he's going to be in, if you're looking at Nicaragua, Nicaragua is where? South America. Bam! Booyah! Now I'll try again. Let's try that one more time. To tell them. Because I'm going to tell you one thing that's not going to work over there. Domestic violence. They don't care about that. Because women get beaten over there every day. Women are sex trafficked every day. I have to interject on that. I do. Go ahead. Because if there's something I don't know, but go ahead. But for the most part, from what I've seen from some of the people over there, I don't know. But that's what I've seen. But go ahead.
Yeah. I just want to make myself clear that I know that some people have experience and things like that, but I can Mexico and Central America, it's a very complicated story, and I have to show them respect.
I wanted to read out the trolls. I set you up. I'm not stupid, dude. I'm not that dumb. I would never leave a camera on and not know that it's on. I did it on purpose. So do me a favor. I am now a public figure. So as of right now, when my videos went viral and the whole world seen my videos about Eligio, I am now a celebrity. So with that being said, all eyes are on me. The whole world is watching me. Anybody wants to come on there and wants to speak, including the families, by all means, you are going to have a voice now to be able to speak. Because now, y'all will be alive. Y'all will be everywhere. There will be millions and millions of people that will be able to hear you speak. Your voices will be heard. So if anything y'all want to say about what's going on with the situation, because tomorrow is when I'm going to start. Tomorrow at 7 o'clock, I will be going on this live cast, and we will be talking about this situation to the world, so the world will get to hear everything. Had no idea they were in the house. We moved in the house. The day we moved in, the heat system went out right before it got cold. It had propane and it had electric heat. Then the propane heat went out. I was on Section 8 at the time. They didn't want to fix it. I'm going down to Section 8 complaining, and them telling me, oh, we can't fix it. That if you don't have it fixed, we can move out. Man, this man didn't want to give me back my deposit. I had to go through legal aid to get my deposit back. Legal aid. And I had to have the downtown people to come, and they said the house is so godforsaken, messed up, it's not even funny. So, let's say, sorry y'all. My son's room had bed bugs, didn't know where they came from. Kind of found out they came from the house we moved out of. Took a while to get rid of them things. We had to throw everything out. Everything. So then we moved into an apartment, we had to move. Thought we got rid of them. Some stuff we didn't know that was in my son's stuff that we had to end up moving. Moved again because somebody broke in my house from an apartment. Somebody broke in my house because I lost my keys. They didn't go lock the door and my house got broken into. So then I moved again. This is after I left my, this is right after I left my ex of 7.5 years. And we moved into another house. And we moved in the house because I was rushing. Didn't know there was roaches in the house. Until one day I started cooking and I didn't realize how invested they are. But couldn't break the lease. Finally, I had to get rid of everything. I had just bought new furniture. Had to get rid of all of it. You have this thing, I couldn't even pronounce this thing. I couldn't even pronounce it. Can't pronounce it if I tried. It's new. They said it's something new. And it's a bacterial infection that's transferred through sex. Mm-hmm. Yep. And I was heated. I don't have it now, but I'm just saying. I don't be messing around with multiple people. But I'm just saying. There are bacterial infections that you can get that are based on sexually transmitted. It doesn't mean that it's a sexually transmitted. Let me show you something. All right. All right, so I'm back, peoples. I'm sorry. I didn't take that for. Let me show you something. I don't know if y'all can see it. This is the video I did with about LDJ. 63 views seen it. And I did this video on the 20th. About the Malcolm X situation. Hey, my beautiful people, how are y'all doing today? This one here, about I need help to stop a cult named Carbonation, ran by LDJ Bishop. 78 people seen it. And that one was also done on the 20th. 78 people. I didn't even look to see how much how my petition is doing. Somebody shared that video, so it went viral. People are sharing this on Instagram. It's going viral. So all these videos, see, all week long, I've been posting videos on Facebook of LDJ, and people have been watching it and they have been sharing it. So if you want to bring awareness, you have to make sure people see it. That way people can see what's going on. Mr. Marquez wants to work with you and world. And whether you like it or not, Jazzy, they want to work with everybody. And you need to accept that fact. Because if you keep going on, the Marquez is going to leave you alone. And they're not going to let you represent them. So, Jazzy, you need to accept the fact there are other people representing the Marquezes that ain't you. You just didn't know about it. You didn't know that a lot of us was working with the Marquezes besides you. We just didn't tell them to tell you. Do you think this whole entire time I was not working with the Marquezes as well? I was. I just didn't tell you. And then, like I said, everybody now gonna want to get on the bandwagon when stuff get on the bandwagon. Ain't nobody been contacting TV people. Ain't nobody been contacting other people and contacting lawyers and stuff like that. That will do it pro bono. Ain't nobody been going on social media and putting awareness out there besides YouTube. I've been on Facebook putting awareness, Twitter. I just posted Mr. Marquez video everywhere, hoping that it will go viral. So you best believe I've been everywhere. I hadn't even been on Periscope.
His Lordship, man, barely alive. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We have the capability to make the world's first Ebonic man. His Lordship will be that man, better than he was before, better, stronger, faster.
Let's do it. We can do this right now. I will put that man in jail, and then y'all going right along with him. Now, how you think the Yorks gonna feel about that? Because guess what's gonna happen? That will interfere with Dr. York's godforsaken parole. Because what y'all don't know is Dr. York is the one behind all of this. Do you know that he has been the one that has been having all these people polite? Do you know that him and Polite was cool at one time? Do you know how many people in this community is associated with Dr. York? You think I can't get an investigation done to prove that Dr. York is associated with Eligio when I have pictures of Eligio with Dr. York's family? You really want to go with me? Let's do it. We can do this right now. And by the time I get through talking, not only is Eligio going to be investigated, so
First of all, welcome everybody to the chat room, even the ones that's not typing or chiming in. Welcome the people that's just listening. Shout out to Tony T. She's another content creator. I've been on her panel before, and everybody's in the building. Mojo, all my favorite people. Blue Rain, and Bobby Blues, and Mia Seven, and just everybody. Vicky, you name it. They're here. Fox Mulder. And look, let's not forget, his lordship is hurt. That last intro you saw, I'm really got rebuilt. I have a pin and wire in my arm. I have plates. I got a broken arm. So, you know, his lordship is doing all this with his left hand, working all this equipment and stuff with his left hand. So I just want to pat myself on the back for a second. Let's get back to this idiot.
Because Mama Dia's last name is York. I got your attention now, peoples. Y'all really want everything to come out? Let's do it then, His Lordship. Mama Dia's last name was York. She was a York. That clear enough for you? She was a York. And it's possible so was Pocahontas. Because Pocahontas' mama might have been a York. Clear enough for you? You really want to go there with me, motherfucker? Play with me if you want to. I will bring this shit crashing and fucking burning because I have the receipts. And I have them all. And just to prove a motherfucking point of the shit, since you want to go here, before I go, because I have to take care of something. Look at the very bottom. This is Mama Dia. Look at the name at the bottom. Look at the name at the bottom. You can't really see it. This is Mama Dia. Look at the name. The name on it is Shia York. Got your attention now, motherfuckers? You really want to go there with me? I have too many motherfucking receipts. I'm sorry. Now, sure about that? You sure about that? When I tell you everything gonna come crashing and burning, everything's gonna come crashing and fucking burning. Now, it's amazing what you find out about people. It's pretty amazing what you find out. That's why World was the only one that could talk to Dr. York's son. Now, you want to come for me now? Or do I send all of that to the authorities? I contact Mexico and I contact the landlord I contact the landlord of the place where they were staying at and notify them that Mama Dia died in that house because that landlord does not know that Mama Dia died in that house. Now, does anybody else got something you want to say to me now? Homeboy? You want to come for me now? His Lordship? You sure about that? We go to court, everything comes out. Anything happens to me, all this stuff is already at the authorities. I don't care at this point. If you motherfuckers do not leave me the fuck alone, when I tell you when I go to court, you best believe Dr. York's name is going to come up because I am going to show the receipts that Eligio was over there with Dr. York when he was a kid. And you remember that recording of that of his daughter, right? You forget I have that recording as well. And then Nefertiti said Eligio knew she had an outbreak, and yet and still he had sex with her anyway. Imagine all of that And Nefertiti saying that Dr. York's son put his hands on her. You don't want to go there with me. Now, I wonder how the Yorks gonna feel about all of that. Now, I wonder how the Yorks gonna feel knowing I know all of this. You think the Yorks ain't coming for your ass? You think the Yorks ain't gonna stop y'all motherfuckers from coming for my ass? Think they won't. Think they won't. Now, you want to carry on, homegirl? Hey, Blu-ray, how you doing? You got so much to say, right?
She's so retarded. She the one with Dr. York name in her mouth. One of the largest international black cults in the world. You the one got his name in your mouth. You the one that show your face. You the one that show your government name. You the one should be worried. You got his son name in your mouth. You're talking about the dead. I would be worried if I was you.
I don't think they're going to be too happy about that. Because that is Mama Dia. And Mama Dia is a York. And she died over there with Eligio. And Eligio didn't even know that it's possible that Pocahontas is also the daughter of Dr. York. I mean, I'm just saying. Because I've seen Pocahontas' mother. And she's a York. And she had a baby by Dr. York. I mean, he has a lot of kids. I don't know nothing about this man. I don't. But now I'm interested. Do you not understand? If we go to court, not only is Eligio going to jail, but then they're going to start looking into the York organization. They're going to start looking into Kerry Jackson and all them people overseas. They're going to start looking into. Sure.
Okay, we're going to take another break. This one will be quicker than the last one, okay? I promise you.
Delusion rocks around the clock.
I guarantee you.
Don't stop. YouTube rocks around the clock. Don't stop. The body rocks around the clock. Don't stop. My mind's rock around the clock. Don't stop. 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 Lower shit. Don't stop. Lower shit. Lower shit. Lower shit. Don't stop. Lower shit. Lower shit. Lower shit. Don't stop. Don't stop.
people that don't get funky.
Where Legio got on live with all of them and said that Mama D died and that landlord was not contacted. Oh, he was not contacted. That landlord doesn't even know that woman died in that house. Because y'all asses dropped her off as a Jane Doe. Let's talk about that. Y'all didn't take her. No, you dropped her off and left her there. And then what you did, you called and said that you were a family member. That's how they found out who she was. Because she went in as a Jane Doe. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go contact the Mexican newspaper, right? And I'm going to find out, because in the obituary, Mama Dia's name should be in the obituary in Mexico. If I don't find it, then that means she never went. And that means basically y'all left that woman there and dropped her off and left and never talked to nobody, you lying son of a bitch. Because if I can prove this, if I contact the news authority, I already know when she died. All I need to do is get the obituary. If her name is not in that obituary, that means she was there as a Jane Doe. And that means your stupid ass had keys and vibes to drop that woman off and left her there. And when they found her, she was a Jane Doe. Why did it take you so long to go to the authorities and you don't move a body at all? You supposed to CPR.
If I was to ever have sex with you, you would never be anywhere in your female. But I would never do that. Because you can't handle me sexually.
Uncle Fester, do the Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester, do the Uncle Fester. If you got one arm, then you can do your best. Look into the camera when you do the Uncle Fester. Percocets, all on the dresser. 20 for 35, can't charge any lesser for me. No friends, no spouse, no dog. No paper, no chillin', no job. 16-hour streets, cause we got to do it live. We got no views, then we fake a suicide. Once you look at the screen from the corner of her eyes, you can tell everything she says a bold-faced lie. Uncle Fester, do the Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester, do the Uncle Fester. If you got one arm, then you can do your best. Look into the camera when you do the Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester, do the Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester, do the Uncle Fester. If you got one arm, then you can do your best. Look into the camera when you do the Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester, do the Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester, do the Uncle Fester. If you got one arm, then you can do your best. Look into the camera when you do the Uncle Fester.
And you know what you need? Is a soak in a bathtub. Put some bubbles in there with some Epsom salt.
Now, you want to keep coming? Keep coming, motherfucker. Oh, I'm crazy, right? Whatever. We about to find out, ain't we? We about to find out, aren't we? If I'm right. But I think I am. Because y'all wouldn't be over here being nosy if that was the case, would you? See, you wouldn't be over here. That is her. That's her. There are more pictures than that. That ain't the only picture I got. That came from Mama Dia's daughters when she posted it. When she died. You lying son of a bitch, because that came from her page. Now lie if you want to. Lie if you want to. Now stop lying. Y'all scared to death now, and as you should be. Now I'm going to go do jury. I don't give a damn about any of this. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I hold all the cards. And at the end of the day, I can lullaby y'all asses anytime I want to. Ain't damn thing y'all can do about it. I control this sector and everything that's in it. And I'm the one that can destroy it. Because all the ammunition I got, that's not even half of it. Those are not the only.
Hey, what does that matter? You know what I'm saying? She always talking about shit that don't matter. There's a Malachi ZX troll in her chat, and it's the only person that spoke in her chat, and nobody ever co-signs what she says. But Z York says, "Lady, that's not my family. You crazy? You know too much. I'm going to send Nuwabians. I'm going to send Nuwabians after you. And who are these people? And if you're enjoying his lordship's show, I do teach people how to use OBS Studio. You only need a couple of classes. If you like what I'm doing, I'm using not only OBS Studio, but I'm using the StreamYard version of OBS Studio, which is better than the original OBS Studio. Now, his lordship is hood rich. I'm not regular rich. I don't have money. I'm only hood rich, meaning I only look like I got it going on. I have no health care. I am doing this show because I got a broken arm. If you ever see me do a show this time of day, I should be at work. I'm not at work because I broke my arm riding my unicycle. So if you're enjoying yourself today, and I've gave away a video game that I made. I gave away links to the music. If you like the music, I've gave it away in the chat room before. But if you can find it in your hearts today to donate to Tekknology, just drop a little something because I'm off work and I don't have real health care. Yeah, it's nothing to be ashamed of. But anyway, back to the show. And I'm not trolling. I'm dead serious.
I got your attention now, motherfuckers. So I say this to the Yorks. You need to get these people away from me. Or our hell gonna break loose if it doesn't. If they keep coming after my family and they keep harassing me on everything I hold dear, I will bring all this shit to the forefront. All of it. And that man will never get out of jail. Because all the stuff that we have proving that Dr. York is pulling strings from jail, think I will not put all of that out there to protect my family. I did not come in this to go after the Yorks. I came after this to go after Elijah Bishop. I did not go after any channel holder, did not do none of that. I went after that man, which means the majority of y'all in this sector study under Dr. York. And you will do anything to protect that man. Do you know how many people gonna go to jail if this shit comes out? All them people over there in Puerto Rico gonna get kicked out. Do you know how big of an investigation it is and how many motherfuckers go into jail? Do you know how big this is? Do you know how many cults they're going to be looking at because of him? This will be a worldwide investigation. Now play with me if you want to. Because I have every name of every godforsaken cult that's over there. And I'll put it all under oath. And the FBI will investigate every single last one of these cults. They will investigate Sarnetta, the conscious community. How far you want to take this? Because the conscious community is all under Dr. York. Do you really think you want to go there with me, considering everything I know? All of that is at the authorities. And all of that will be investigated. If we go to court, all of that's going to come out. Everything. And even things that shouldn't. I'm not scared to go to court. I'm not scared to put this out there. If that means my life being taken. If my life gets taken and all these motherfuckers go to jail and my baby's a multi-millionaire, it's all worth it to know that all of this will be taken down. Because they will find out about Kerry Jackson. They will find out about every single godforsaken cult. Young Pharaoh, all of them will be investigated. Everybody in the conscious community. Dr. Umar, all these motherfuckers will be investigated. And not because of me, but because of the people in the Nature Boy said, this is the whirlwind that Allegio created. Allegio should have just went and should have just left it as it was and did exactly what he was supposed to do. Get some land and bring some people over there. No, you wanted to let your libido get you in trouble. You wanted to fuck around with Velvet and her dad. Let's break this down what it is. If Velvet Daddy would have never got on these cameras and ever asked for help, I would have never got involved in it. A lot of us would never got involved in it because we wouldn't have cared. So Allegio, you want to blame somebody? Blame Velvet and her dad. You blame them for that shit. Because her daddy is the one that got on live with you. Nobody else's family's got involved in this but his. Blame him for that. I just love how y'all, thank y'all for sending me these receipts. Thank you so much, because they're going straight to the authorities. Keep on, Lordship. Keep sending me shit. Bro, I'm still going to the authorities. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I'm still going to the damn authorities, homeboy. You doing all this don't mean shit. You doing this don't mean a damn thing, homeboy. You know what it tells me? You scared. You scared, homeboy. You think that all of this is not going in the court of law, homeboy? You scared right now. See, that's why you doing this, homeboy. You doing this because now you realize this about to get real. That recording proves that y'all ass is gonna lose in court, and you know it. But let's carry on. And I gotta go in a second because I gotta take care of something. Let's continue the conversation.
You know, she explained that she was joking in that.
She said that later.
In her deposition, yes, Your Honor.
Well, that's irrelevant. I mean, that doesn't have anything to do with. That's not in. When she made the statement in her video, if she had said, you know, as a comedic statement, oh, that's you that HTV, like not the David Letterman book said something like that. He may have come close sometimes with people, but that was comedy, and it was said in jest with a jesting tone in the beginning. But in this particular case, what she said later in her deposition was not communicated to the people that heard or saw the statement that she made. So I don't think it's relevant, other than the fact that it confirms that she had no source. So my point is, are you saying that it would be clear from a review of the video as a whole that she was not really saying that the person had HPV? She was just joking or something like that?
No.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Your Honor.
No.
If you review the video, you could tell that she's like smiling and laughing, and it's like you could tell.
But she didn't say it. I don't give a damn if she's sitting there laughing or not. Tasha did not, in any capacity, say that she was joking. That's not gonna fly. See what I mean? The reason I'm showing this is to make people understand you can't do shit like this. And that's why Lordship and them scared to death right now. All this shit they trying to do is to silence me. Nah, bro, we going through with this here. We are going to court. Ain't nothing y'all can say or do that's going to keep me from going to court. Let me say this live. We are going to court. All of this is coming out. I don't give a damn. Unless y'all back the fuck up and leave me the fuck alone, we going to court. And everything will come out. But the problem is you now have to deal with the Yorks because the Yorks are not going to allow this. They're not. They will do whatever it takes. If that means shutting y'all asses up, you about to see this shit shut down. So at the end of the day, y'all gonna lose regardless because they're gonna tell Eligio, get your ass off social media. They will give Eligio the money to get him off social media. And then what? What y'all got now? They're going to shut this down. Watch what I tell you. The Yorks are going to shut this down because Eligio fucked up majorly. And you best believe with me getting doxxed, I have a case. Whether y'all over there want to accept it or not, I have a case against y'all. When we go to court, all this shit gets presented. You in your mind, in your delusional minds, really think you ain't going to jail for this. Oh, you going. You going. Because there is enough evidence to prove what you did. Let's carry on. I'll go take care of what I take care of.
But she's not. She is joking, and she in fact says she doesn't know whether that is
But why would you say it?
True or not true in that same video. So if you to review the video as a whole, I believe that exactly how you just described that is what the audience would have seen.
No.
Okay, so then.
Let me repeat that. I will never in my life be ashamed of whatever it is that I'm out here doing. Okay? When I told you niggas that I was Ike Love and that I rode Dolo from state to state, about that life, never gonna fucking feel like I'm any type of way because of how I'm acting. Nigga, a lot of you niggas is pussy. A lot of you niggas talk a good talk. But the truth of the matter is, you fucking pussy. You fucking pussy. I'll be the first to tell you that. You don't respect a bitch that's out here on her grind. You don't respect a woman that's trying to fucking shine. You pussy. You pussy. You only wanna fucking do things and claim things. When it's convenient for you, who the fuck you think you are?
You are listening to His Lordship Productions.
Fuck on people and then just bump them and then just think, oh, I don't even know this person. How the fuck I get to your house? How the fuck I get to your house? It ain't about that 31-year-old overgrown child that you got in your house running around like a naked jungle bitch. Bitch, you ain't in no jungle. Bitch, you ain't in no jungle. You think somebody give a fuck about that bitch? First of all, if anybody showed up at my house at the end of my fucking driveway, I'm not coming outside in a thong and a robe, my nigga. I'm not coming outside in a thong and a robe. I'm coming outside with some sweats, some dirty ass sneakers, my hair in a ponytail, and ready.
You are listening to His Lordship.
But the truth of the matter is, a lot of you niggas is pussy. I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck if you live fucking 20 hours away. If I'm serious and I'm about my shit, I'm about my shit. Now, this land is sick. Yeah. At least the East Coast is sick. Before we turned, not we, but before the colonizers changed the name of this place from planet Earth to planet Earth, from planet Heart, this place is called Stupid. This is a place called Heart. And all you fucking cowards ain't got no heart. You're fucking cowardly liars. I can't even call you pregnant because you're pussy. But the truth of the matter is, a lot of you people pussy. What I did, I do it again. I do it again, cause I ain't pussy.
They hate notice you to the streets.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. It's lunchtime. Support the show because I support you. And we can do this until I heal. So I'll go live almost every day. Alright? It's all gravy.
Oh, you got me twisted. You got me fucked up. You really don't know me. Yeah. You got me twisted. Oh, you got me fucked up. You really don't wanna mess with me. Yeah.
You got me twisted like I'm flexible. Straight out of pocket like deductibles. Don't mess with Bill. That's great advice. You best to keep shit drill. I'm nothing nice. I stand my ground like I'm Gucci. Got me all twisted like I'm some type of goofy. Have you fucked up? Hit you so fast you know what's what.
Under you to the streets. You got me twisted.
dummy, 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 dummy. Dummy, 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 dummy. My damn car, bitch. Try to get.
The revolution will not be televised, but it will be digitized.
Fuck you. Right now, you stupid child. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. You stupid child. Dummy, 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 dummy. You hit my. This motherfucker gotta get on. Dummy, 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 dummy. I'm not at this point. I'm not stopping. One word. Let's get in here. Dummy. 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 Dummy.
La Vida in the building. JJ in the building. JJM and I Can't Sleep and Diane Harris and everybody. Maria C. Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone. I feel like a DJ. I feel like a roller skating ring DJ. Yeah. We all, for this next song, we all gonna roll backwards. But anyway, we're gonna do this again until my arm heals. Shout out to everyone. Peace and hair grace. This is the last.
Dummy, 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 dummy.